everybody, welcome back to the channel. Back here again with my good friend Chase. And yeah, like and subscribe, all that great stuff. It helps the channel, doesn't it? I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna do a little arm lock solution here. What I mean solution is, let's say that we're going for the arm lock from the guard and they get out. We covered kind of a scenario like that on the previous video that we did, but this is another scenario that might happen. So, it happens quite a lot. So, I want to get to that wonderful arm lock from the guard position, but as I go for it, sometimes they're able to rip their dang arm out. And now, as opposed to not having nothing or the typical classical moves to go for a triangle, I get that, that's nice. But instead today, we're going to go for something called an L-drop arm lock. And I don't know why I call it that. I think it's because my leg kind of looks like an upside down L. I can't remember why I named it that. Hey, at least I don't name them like Eddie Bravo does. I'd never be able to remember my moves. so let's look at it here. The L-drop arm lock. So I've got his arm and he's stuck. There is no roll out because of my leg configuration right here. So I can hug it any way I want to be able to submit it. So there's not really a worry of north hand on top or anything there because of my foot configuration really. But there are some things that do make it work. And to be honest, sometimes I do this like sloppy because I don't even want that arm, so I really want to just L-drop. So as I get here, I'm going to turn my knee out and down. I'm going to turn my leg right here into like an upside down L. I'm going to let that foot catch in the back of his neck, and then I'm going to kick my heel slightly over as my leg comes out. That. Now I'm going to throw my leg all the way over his head and clamp down tight. Yes, you can finish here, but you can also just roll them over and get a tight finish here too. I'm still holding on to the arm in the same spot. I just hugged it. And what's interesting is you can hit this kind of side to side. Sometimes they even get out of that L-drop. But what's cool is it still allows me get out of that. It still allows me to go to the other side. Right? So you can just go kind of back and forth. Ping pong is what that's called, until you catch one. Let's look at one of the things I see my students kind of miss on this is when they get here, they're not thinking about dropping the knee down, hence the name L-drop. So I'm turning my leg, but I'm not just turning to here and calling it good. I've got to drop my leg all the way down until my foot hooks onto his neck. Now, I have to kick my heel out, but I can't really kick it out until my leg swings out. And this is going to allow me to hook in and keep everything clamped in pretty tight. If I don't do that, the odds of them getting out of that first L-drop are pretty high. But again, if they do, we can always just go to the other side. So boom, I was laying on it, he gets out of that one, boom. Easy peasy, boom. So, I had some people asking me about this technique the other day. I think there was a live rolling video or something that was going on. What is an L-drop arm lock? Well, I just name things in ways that I can remember them. So that's what that was about. It's an upside down L, basically, is what my leg is turning into there. So anyway, it's a fun technique. And really where you can get your most miles out of your training, I feel like, is with like lower belts. Whenever I'm going against Chase here, for example, I'm not trying all of my my newest techniques or whatever. I'm trying to, that's my highest end stuff that works consistently, but it's not going to be high end and work consistently until I've drilled it and practiced it a lot. So drilling is obviously super important, but also getting a partner that is a lower rank so you can make some mistakes and still kind of fix it on the fly. I think this is a really kind of an overlooked kind of gold nugget of training. People are always like, yeah, train with killers to be killers. And I agree, you need to train with killers, don't get me wrong, but it's also really important to be able to train with people that are smaller than you, who are lower ranked than you. I think I got most of some of my best techniques out of just teaching kids class for so many years. You can't crush a kid, so you have to have pristine technique not to do that. He teaches all my kids classes now, so I'm kind of fat now, come back to class and crush all the kids. What do you think about that?
I think it'll be okay.
I hope this message finds you well, and I hope that you find an L-drop arm lock in your future season. Peace.